Hi, this is Harris from Football Forecaster, and I'm pleased and excited to show you the Football Forecaster HD app for iPad for 2012. Here's the icon right here. You just click on it to launch the app, hit the little splash screen, and we'll be here in a second. The app will load. As you can see, here's the main screen of the app, and here down the left side is a lot of different little buttons that'll go into detail right now. First thing you should do is read the instructions by pressing here. The instructions will walk you through the app and tell you exactly what you need to do to download the weekly stat files and analyze the games and look at other parts of the app. Go back. Another way is that you could look at the detailed app guidelines down here, and this will show you exactly more detail for each app, for each view of the app, how it works and more detail how to use it. Go back. Now also, as you know by reading the instructions and the information in the iTunes store, this is a app that comes with a couple of things built in. We have some football resources, which is different articles about football you could read about. We have a football trivia quiz here. It gives you different questions about football trivia, and you can play a game and move the ball down the field and score points by getting the correct answer. There's also 2012 schedule, which will show you the teams or the weeks, depending if you want to see what week 6, who's playing who. It'll show you right there. Or if you want to do teams, it'll show you exactly what team each week, who they're playing. Go back. And also a parlay calculator down here on the left, which shows you you could input different money lines for different bets and do a parlay bet, and it'll tell you exactly what the expected return for that bet is based on different factors on the money lines. But the main gist of the app is to analyze games. So we're going to be going to the download weekly stats. That's where you need to go to download the weekly file. And here you'll see, here's the in-app purchase of the weekly stat file, which will be a one-time fee, and it'll be good from whenever you purchase it through the end of the season and all the way through the Super Bowl included. So what you do is you click on the purchase season stat package, and you'll have to input your username, existing Apple ID, I guess, and just let me type it in. This is a test account. And I'm going to say OK. And basically, voila, it switches the screen and it has the information about how to download the weekly statistics. So we're going to be, basically when you get the app, if it's before the 3rd week of the season, this app is, like, as you know, not effective until the 3rd weekend of the regular season, because it relies on prior 2 weeks actual game statistics to function and make predictions on scores. So right now, when you first get it, there's going to be a week 99 test data, which you can download just to get the feel of the app and how it works. So we're going to click that row, test data, and hit the download week button, and it'll be downloading the week from our website. And once that's done, you're going to be pressing the apply week file here. Okay, successfully, and then apply week, and it was applied successfully. Now we can go and start looking at analyzing some games. So here's the master view, and we click on master view, and here it shows you all the games for the week sorted in confidence order. So as you know, this app computes a predicted score for each game and compares it to the point spread, and the greater the variance, the greater the confidence that that prediction is correct. So for instance, we'll look at the Buffalo Bills New York Giants. It's saying the Giants are favored by 3.5, but they're predicted to lose by 3. So there's a big 6.8 variance. Here we click on that row of games, and it takes us to a stat view where it shows you the critical statistics for this game: points allowed, yards gained, streak, percentage, schedule strength, power rating, margin of victory, all that stuff. You hit the Analyze Games button at the bottom, and it'll take you to a information screen where it shows you the predicted result and the variance with the point spread. You could always change the variance here. If you click in there and say put 7, say the line move to 7, and it's going to review it. So now it's showing the Giants are favored by 7, but they're still predicted to lose by 3. So that's like a 10-point variance. That's all of a sudden becomes a high confidence game. So we're going to look down here also, move it further up, and we have the over-under analysis, and that also you could change the over-under value, and it'll tell you the strategy, take the over. We can make a note about this game by hitting add note there, and it fills in the title, and you could do make a note. We can go back to it later and say, okay, done, save the note, and the note, it'll be saved successfully. Now we'll go back. We could look at different games through the master view, or we could also look at different games through the games view. The games view here will show you also each game and when it's being played and the date. And if you press the row here, it'll take you to that game information statistics view, where you could actually even click on a row and it'll show you a comparison graphically of the statistics. Analyze game, like I said, will take you to that analyze game, and you'll see, okay, this game is no confidence because there's a very small variance. So that's the way we're going to be looking at games in the app. The master view or the games view. Statistics view, like I said, we're going to be doing once a week, and actually if you activate the push notifications of this app, you will be able to receive a notification from us when the stat file is ready to be downloaded. Quickly we'll look at other things. Stat comparison. You could look at different statistics and how the teams compare. This is a great way of showing mismatches. So here's like yards gained comparison, and it'll show you for this particular week year to date what the yards gained is, and you could scroll and see which teams are really doing well. Yards gained, if you click on the header of the column, it resorts it out backwards. Go back to another view and you could do a turnover differential, and here shows you which teams are doing great on turnovers or not. And there's other information, stat comparisons you could look at. Current records down here on the left, it will show you for different teams what the current records are, home and away, against the spread or over under. Going back, you could also look at team news. This is news pulled directly from the NFL RSS feed, and you could see for each team some news. And you could actually, click on that and read further on that. Rating percentage index is basically a power rating for each team, and it shows you how it's calculated, what the rank is and what their rating percentage is, and their winning percentage and other teams and strength of schedule. The parlay calculator we looked at already. The disclaimer on the bottom here just shows you about the warranty and disclaimer of the app. Please press accept when you're done reading it. Down here on the bottom we have app info, which is other information really useful about the app and football in general. There's frequently asked questions. Here's where you can go to look at the game scores on a week, as a live game scores. Power ratings, we're going to be updating this weekly for team power ratings information. Injuries, we're going to have that. Every week we're going to have injuries you're going to look at. A little bit more detail about Football Forecaster, how it works. There's all kinds of, there's going to be demos for this and the spreadsheet. Speaking of the spreadsheet, on the home screen there's this press here button to learn about using the app on your computer. If you press this, you could see that this app is derived from the spreadsheet application that we've been on footballbet.net for many years. Very successful, so please take a look at that, and there's a great discount on that spreadsheet if you want to use the codes that are further down in this explanation. I think we've covered most of it. Like I said, here on the bottom we have Facebook and Twitter and email. Please email me if you have any questions or problems or you're not sure of something, and I'll help you. Please, I don't mind if you have a question, but if you have any negative feedback, please email me first. I'd appreciate that before posting any negative feedback. Here's the game notes where, like I said before, we put a note in, so here it is right now. And like I said, the football quiz we looked at before. You could answer the questions correctly. That's wrong. But anyway, it'll give you a percentage. You could save your high scores, and that's it really in a nutshell. The app Football Forecaster HD for iPad for the 2012-2013 season. I hope you enjoy it, and I'm sure you will, and I think it's be one of the best investments that you've ever made. Thank you. Bye.